And we're back.
Here we are.
In the house, baby. PowerHouse Fence Show. We're live from Fence Tech 2024. Right? Where are we? We're in Nashville, Tennessee.
That's right.
I got a whole lot of things I have to say to denote where we are, what we're doing.
This is the Pickets and Picks party, the kickoff party.
Pickets and Picks kickoff party for Fence Tech 2024, hosted by the American Fence Association and NOMMA, which is an acronym for the Metalworkers Association.
Yep, Fence Tech and Metal Fab.
So that's what we're doing. This is the kickoff party, as we mentioned. Let's see what time it is. It's about 10 after 6. And we got the party starts at 6:30. So we got a little while here to kind of do an intro. First, I want to thank.
There's Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton's here. That's cool.
Yes,
First, I want to
Dolly Parton right there.
I'd like to thank the people who invited us to do this, which was Robert Whitaker extended the invitation to you.
That's right.
And he does a lot of different stuff. So what are some of his businesses and things he's doing?
Yeah, Magnolia Fence and Purple Coaching.
Magnolia Fence and Purple Coaching was who extended us the invitation. I've got a list of the sponsors here. I'd like to just give it's a long list. I'm going to roll through it as tidy as possible without sounding like a robot. So we are, and this is brought to you by the letter M. Just kidding. Just kidding. And the number 6, my personal favorite. No, but in all seriousness, let's see. We got Alta. We have Apex Fence and Construction LLC. We got Cellgate, Clever Fox Online, D&D Technologies, Digger Specialties, Elite Technique, Fence Track, Forever Fence and Rail, Homeland Vinyl Products, Jackson Fence Company, nice, Magnolia Fence and Patio, Master Halco, Midwest Fence Supply, Mid-America Fence Supply, Mr. Fence, My Sailors, and Ozark Fence, which we know a bunch of those people.
Yep.
Some of them are represented at the table right next to us currently. It's pretty cool.
Yep. So page 2 here, Purple Coaching and Consulting, Robert Whitaker, Radius Fence, Ranch Fence, Southern Carlson. We've got SWI, Thornton Consulting, Simpalo, Wood Defender bought by what? Wood Defender's on this list twice, sorry, and Blackline. And so that is the list of people that sponsored this party.
Right.
So not Fence Tech as a whole, but sponsored just this party. So just
big ups. There's already a 2025 in the works for the party.
That's right.
We don't know a whole lot, but I think we could just throw out it is going to happen. And so one of the reasons one thing I'd like to focus on, I guess, is that I've just found out there are 7,000 registered attendees at Fence Tech, and of that 7,000, we expect to see approximately 2,500. So if anybody's watching this, you're in Nashville, you're at the show, come to the party. The first party was put on independently. It was such a success that then that person got with AFA and now has raised some money.
Chance and Robert threw the party on their own last year, and there was about 300 people that showed up at the party. And then, there will be, 2,500, 3,000 people, something like that at the party this year.
Yeah.
And so they've teamed up with the AFA and made it an official kickoff party.
It's cool. It's snowballing or I like snowballing. There's still snow in the parking lot, so snowballing's a good one. It's gaining some steam or some notoriety or whatever. But the main thing is we'd like to see all 7,000. Would you like to see all 7,000 people packed into this space?
How crazy would that be?
I think it'd be awesome. So I like to party.
So y'all kind of have a shot going right now, looking down the room. There's, I don't know, maybe another 30 foot or so behind the camera, but it's a big room. I think this is the same room that they do some kind of like country music awards or something like that in here.
I've been to several concerts. I'll say that. Yeah. And I think we could cram 7,000 in here.
Yeah.
And especially if you make a little wiggling happen, if you start a wiggle, it's a lot easier to stand next to a bunch of people than it is standing stiff as a board.
Right.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
And you also have a little bit better time.
Right.
So, and they got some, let's see, I saw some.
All kinds of stuff set up in here.
Right. It's pretty cool. We should do a walk around with the GoPro later. I think we can do that. So
yeah, we'll do that. We can't do it during this broadcast, but we will definitely do it after we get done here.
So there's some beanbag talk. I don't like calling it what everyone else calls it.
You don't like the word cornhole?
Well, I don't know what that is, and I'm not going to say that on national. on national television.
It is kind of a weird word, but hey.
Just kidding. Cornhole, beanbag toss, call it whatever you want. We got some games. There's a lot of lights. There's some of us had the opportunity. I think everyone had the opportunity to pay a certain sum and get guitars printed with your company logo and whatnot.
Yeah. So can I tell my embarrassing story about our guitar?
Yeah, I mean, yes.
So it took me about, I don't know, 20 or 30 minutes of talking about it. And finally, Zach's like, all right, I'll do it. So I pull out my phone and I go live.
I'll do what?
I'm about to tell you. So I pull out my phone.
What am I going to do?
I go live on PowerHouse, record him playing and singing this song. And I mean, he's like legit singing, right? It's not like a little quiet thing where he's in the corner. I mean, he's in this thing.
Should I go get it right now?
I think you should. Don't forget to take your headphones off.
I'm going to be right back.
So Zach's in here like getting after it. And he goes through this song and everything. And then at the end of it, I go to play it back on my phone. And I was like, what's going on? This is weird. Look at him looking at us all confused because Zach left. So I went to play it back on my phone and I couldn't hear any of the audio. Well, when I turned the Rodecaster on, my phone connected. And so I missed the audio of the whole thing of him singing and playing. And he's currently getting in trouble for taking it off the wall because people are trying to take pictures and stuff, but he's making it back. Here he comes. Let's see what he's got. First of all,
let's see how we do this.
Here, show him the guitar real quick. Just kind of hold it up.
So check it. It matches all our stuff.
Yep.
Our branded guitar.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody's been paying attention, the booth and everything that we've been working on. So pretty cool deal.
Yep.
And I think we get to keep this.
Yeah, that's right. Keep it. Or what we talked about was if somebody signs up and has 20 Simpalo users or something, we'll give it to them.
Okay. So undesignated door prize kind of thing.
Right.
I'm going to headphone up so I can hear myself. Okay.
All right. Let's see what you got, Zach.
Those boys one table over got no gimmick like this one.
Do we need to turn the other mic by the guitar, or you think it's good?
I think it's going to be fine. I'll pick it up.
All right. Oh, yeah.
Ain't no love in the heart of the city. There ain't no love in the heart of town. There ain't no love, and it's sure enough a pity. There ain't no love since you ain't around. When you were mine, everything was good. You leveled it up, the whole neighborhood. Now you're gone, and the sun don't shine from the city hall to the county line. All right, I gotta go put it back.
Yeah, I told him you were getting in trouble when you were taking it.
He's like,
So there you go. You got to see it again right here. But that's what we did live on Facebook, and I messed the whole thing up. So sorry about that. But anyways, there's a whole wall of these guitars, and a lot of the sponsors that we read off the list, they all have a guitar. We all got to design it, and they had vinyl printed and put our own wraps on it and everything. So it's pretty cool. I'm sure there'll be a ton of pictures of that guitar wall going around social media. But yeah, there's I don't know
where you're at, but I'm in here. I'm back.
There's about 4 or 5 sets of cornhole going over there. Looks like some giant Connect 4. Of course,
plenty of booze.
Plenty of booze. If that's your thing, you can trip over that all over the place. I don't know what's going on right here to our right, but there's like a whole row of shirts and
so we
stuff.
got AFA fence tech merchandise, and then on the other end it looks like the performing artist. Excuse me, I ran back. For the performing artist for the event tonight has some merchandise. A local Nashville musician. I don't know his name, so
I saw. I think Robert posted like a video of them on Facebook the other day,
maybe
but
we'll
I don't
get
remember.
A couple clips or something. I personally am like, man, if I'll buy a couple of shirts from AFA and from the guy. I like to support first, obviously AFA, but like a local musician, I'm down. So
Yeah.
I thought you would appreciate this. The artist of the song I played is named Bobby Bluebland.
So that's why you chose that song.
No, it's one that I sing regularly, and I can kind of whip it out without too much rehearsal. So I did, like Dan said, I sang that about 5 or 10 minutes and sang that section. So that's as much as I warmed up.
Yeah.
But
it was good, man. You did good.
I didn't play that song.
You nailed
today.
it.
The mic's very dry. Typically when I perform, I do a little reverb, but we're not here for that.
Yep. It was just that thing. Like there was no prep or anything.
Next PowerHouse show, it's me, a guitar, and the gear.
It's going to be a concert.
Just Zach shoot.
We could do that. We could do a PowerHouse concert.
Yeah, to benefit something or other.
Yeah, sure. Or I mean, we could just do it and just put it on here. So I want to go back to something though.
Yeah, sure.
7,000 people registered.
Right,
so
dude, man.
It's Tuesday night. The show doesn't even start until noon tomorrow. I think there's been like 500 or 750 or something like that.
Today.
People sign up today on site.
Right.
So that doubles the highest record attendance that FinTech had is what I heard. So I don't want to be clear.
You sound like part sportscaster, part weatherman right now. This is we're experiencing record attendance, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking 500 on-site registrants, 500 to 750 on-site registrants.
A lot of people.
Registrant is hard to say.
Yeah. Registrations? Whatever it is.
Registrants, as long as I'm not restrained, then I'm all right.
Right. What'd you ask earlier? What kind of booze? What was that question?
I was curious. I've been on the hunt for anybody who wants this question answered. I'm also looking for an answer if they have any booze that doesn't come with handcuffs or divorce. So I've heard an old joke that I'm allergic to booze.
Yeah.
And I break out in handcuffs.
That's pretty good. I like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know if any of what I've said is all just stuff that we've heard from people around. So
I think that's.
I assume it's factual, But
the 5 to 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how we roll, man.
Yeah, we just are like, oh, okay, yeah.
Let me retell to you this story someone told once to me.
Yeah. Yeah, it was actually the waitress when we ate dinner before we came here.
Oh, really?
No, it wasn't. Sorry.
Okay.
There's just lines of people pouring in right now. I'm sure you'll see some of them kind of over on that side of the camera as they're kind of filling in the room here.
Man, this party's cool. I'm excited. Our whole team's excited. We're all dressed relatively matching, which is fun. You know, like I mentioned earlier, like rolling in with the entourage of the crew. And I think what a cool, what's the word? Team building, I guess.
Yeah.
Experience.
Team building, morale boosting, all that kind of stuff.
Team building experience for all of us. I mean, we've all spent a lot of time in each other's hotels and just kind of hanging out and that's been cool. So I think what a cool thing to do if your company, even if you're small, to bring a few people and come to something like this. It really, I say this a lot, but things like this kind of inspire creativity in me, and then I bring that new revived creativity back to work next Monday, maybe Tuesday, hint just kidding,
right?
But
Wednesday,
what I mean.
whatever,
right.
So we've talked a decent bit about the educational stuff, right? And I still think, and maybe I'm wrong, but I think there's a lot of people out there who think that all of that educational stuff is for newbies, and I already know that and all. But it's like what Zach just said, it just sparks some thought, right? And sparks some creativity. So even if you've been doing something one way for the past 25 years, you might hear something that somebody's doing it a little different and be like, I could tweak just a little bit of my process and maybe it would make it a little better. So
yeah, I'm not content just relying on my own knowledge. Yeah. As far as anything's concerned, business, marketing, the trade itself.
Yeah.
I don't really do any automation currently, but I wouldn't mind sitting in on an automation course. Yeah. And then
so to me, the thing about the automation course is just sorry to cut you off.
You're good. No,
it's just to be able to go and speak to a customer about automation.
Sure.
And understand the options that are out there to satisfy what they're looking to accomplish.
Right. So I was thinking about our experience we went to Rio Grande here in Nashville.
Yeah, we did. Super cool place. Awesome of them to let us come out and give us the grand tour. I think we spent like an hour and a half or something like that there.
Right. We'll talk more about that on the like a podcast. So I'm gonna keep this party focused. We were talking with them about hiring from within, basically
promoting.
Right.
Promoting within. Yeah.
Yeah. So turning an installer who may not be filling the shoes of installer quite well, but looking at his other skill sets. And I think the resources that the AFA provided is perfect for that.
Yeah.
So cool. We're boring it down. This is a damn party. I mean, that's why we're here. We're talking about a party. We are at a party. We are going to party. This is a party. And if you for no other reason, come to Fence Tech for the party.
Right. Right.
Tony Thornton's here.
Tony Thornton, you want to talk to us?
What's happening, Apollo guys?
Hey, how's it going?
Life is good. You know me. I got up this morning. Praise the Lord. Let's get on with it.
Yes, sir.
I feel that. We sent a guy to one of your courses today, so that's cool.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Man.
Standing room only, I heard.
It was. Good Lord bless us.
Congratulations.
Man, I had over 250
that's cool.
in that last class we did today. It was awesome.
Yeah, he sent us a picture, around like 2:30 or something like that. And I mean, the whole room was full, and he was standing in the back, and there was like a crowd of people. That's awesome.
It was fun.
Yeah, that's cool.
Cool. Good stuff. Glad to see you guys.
Good to see you, man. Take it easy.
Stopping by. Good to see you, Tony. Thought we were going live.
You want to be on the show? Well, come on.
Hey, how's it going? My name's Zach Shoes. My name is Zach. Here, if you talk into there, I'll be able to hear you. Talk into that thing. I'll be able to hear you.
So what's going on?
We got Mr. Randy Ward here with us. How you doing?
Good, man. How are you guys doing?
Good. So far, so good.
Hey, thanks for being here.
Yeah.
What do you think about the size of this
Oh,
party?
it's incredible, dude.
It's crazy, isn't it?
It's amazing. It's a $200,000 party.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
We were just giving the thanks to all the sponsors.
Yep.
And so it's good for Randy to come along and inform us. $200,000 party.
Yeah. Give us a budget.
It's going to be awesome, guys. We appreciate you guys supporting and promoting it, by the way.
Yeah, for sure. Hello. How you doing?
Hey. How are you?
Yeah, you guys have a good show.
All right, man. We'll see you around. Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
You want to say hello? How you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
Doing good. So what do you think about this place? It's crazy, isn't it?
The weather was super scary like night one today. Good.
Yeah.
Like I can handle this. My leggings are fleece lined. Like I've got a nice, thick, and I got something on underneath it. So it's kind of like being in the South.
So we got here, Sunday night, and there was still a ton of ice around. And like the parking lot that he parked in was a skating rink.
Oh
it's gotten a lot better than it was then. There's still a little bit of remnant around.
A little bit, yeah, but not too bad. Like I drove up into like the parking lot to park, and like I was getting nervous.
Yeah.
Like when I got here yesterday.
Yeah. Right.
But not bad today at all.
Right.
Cool.
I'm glad y'all made it in. Y'all got your booth set up. It looked like.
Yep. We did.
Have you seen it?
Not physically, just the pictures on social media.
Right.
It's pretty cool.
But yeah, I'll be by.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm proud of it. I know Zach is.
Yeah. It's one of those things where you spend so much time with it, like kind of loses its luster. It's like looking under your parents' bed and cheating to see your Christmas present or whatever, and having to pretend to be surprised. I know in a couple months from now, I'll look back at it and be like, holy crap, we did it.
Yeah.
But you know how it is getting ready for shows.
Yes.
You're like so chaotic and just so in it.
I did like 3 runs to like 4 different stores today to get like all the little things we forgot to put in a box somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Like phone calls. Hey, where's this at? Oh, I didn't send that. Why not?
Yeah.
Right.
So
For sure, it never fails every time. I think we did pretty. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot we're on camera.
It's all good.
I think we did pretty good this time.
Yeah, we did.
I think I don't really think we've made it
Oh,
work.
I've been like the general store. Like, what do y'all need? You need some scissors?
Right?
Need some masking tape?
No, seriously.
Extension
No,
cord?
I had to run to the store to get somebody some Red Bull. Like somebody texted me
Oh,
that
yeah.
like there's no Red Bull in this building. I'm like, well, I'm already out. You can
Right.
have a hot or a cold monster or a hot Red Bull. They're like, I'll take the hot Red Bull. So
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Sure. That's my new hustle. Next year we're gonna start a little cart.
yeah,
Get
I
your
love
red,
it.
get
Yep.
your Red Bulls. The AFA is gonna steal this idea from me, and
Or they're just gonna kick us out
Oh,
for
well.
doing it. I mean,
Did you fill out the tax form for resale
Right,
purposes?
right.
exactly. But my cart will contain things like scissors, extension cords,
Oh,
cowboy
there we
hats,
go.
Lint rollers.
lint
Yeah.
roller. I like that.
Some tape, some
Yeah,
zip ties.
my cat laid on all my suits before I left.
Uh-huh.
I was
What
like,
if your
getting them
cart
all.
also had like a steaming machine on it and you're like, hey, free
Yeah.
steam the first 3 minutes free.
So
That's going to be a business card I hand out.
Yeah.
That way I can go to the hotel rooms and just steam people's clothing.
you know how I like to tell about random stuff, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I was
We're on
watching.
random path now.
I was watching Shark Tank last night, and these people came on there with it was called a shed away,
Yeah,
and it was
nice.
a full bodysuit for a dog to keep it from shedding, and it was like a spandex suit that people were putting on their dogs.
Right. They vetoed it, right?
I was
or
like,
whatever.
I don't know. I didn't see the whole thing. I just kind of saw the beginning and then went to sleep or something. But I thought it was a pretty crazy idea. So this party.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I just walked in. I haven't seen anybody yet. So.
Yeah, I know. We snagged you as soon as you came in.
Well, I saw y'all and I got so excited because I hadn't run into you guys yet.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you for coming by.
Yeah, I
We were like,
appreciate it.
sure would be nice if someone would sit there and talk to us.
Yeah. And we got someone.
Right.
So
Hey.
thank you. Thank you.
Anytime, of course.
Yep.
I will see y'all around.
Yeah.
Sounds
have
good.
fun.
We'll see you.
Can you send people over here?
Yes.
If you want. Yeah.
You good? You're
That's good. Thank you. So that's cool.
We didn't introduce her.
Oh, right. That was Susan K. Worley.
She's been on before.
Oh,
Hey,
here we
Josh.
go. We got Mr. Josh Rand. How's
Yes,
it
sir.
going?
It's good. How are you?
Man, we're doing all right. Thanks
Right
for
on.
stopping by.
Yeah. What are you guys up to?
Man, just hanging
Not
out.
much. Talking about this party mostly. We're getting
Yeah.
people's opinion. And
It's a little early.
were you here last year?
Yeah.
Well, at FinStech last
in
year.
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although that was at the barn, right?
That
Or
was yeah. So their
Pickets
party was because it wasn't affiliated with the AFA. It was just like they did it, I
Right.
think. And then I think everybody kind of started jumping on board and everything with them there at the end of it. But
I think that's a good idea. Yeah.
but yeah, so I didn't go to the party last year. I was in Oklahoma City and I was launching my software. And so I was sitting in the hotel room, like furiously working away, trying to button up everything. So I missed it last time, but
It was a good event. I didn't have any idea they were going to do anything like that, and just like kind of show up at this guy's shop, and he had a couple vendors outside serving food, a guy rolling cigars,
yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
and a
Yeah.
bar whiskey tasting was
Yep,
cool.
there, live band, and then a lot of people.
Yeah. So I think they said like 300 people were there last year, and there's going to be like 2,500 people in here this year.
Yeah, there's 300. There's probably 500 here. Right
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean it's just starting, so it's.
Yeah.
I think it started at 6:30, so that's 10 minutes ago. So yeah, people are still kind of pouring here.
Right on.
So yeah, I'm excited, man. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Thanks, guys.
yeah, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it.
Have a good evening.
All right, we'll see you.
Thanks, Josh.
Hey, what's
Yeah,
going on, man?
Yeah, you
Good,
missed
how
the
are you?
part.
Doing
We
all
got
right.
visitors. Hey, man, how's it going?
Good. How are you guys?
If you want to be able to hear us, you can put
Yeah.
those headphones on.
Yep.
Just getting comfortable.
Good deal.
So Scott Sheffield
Yeah.
from Fortress, how's it going?
Good. How are you guys?
And we also got Corey Welterlich.
Really good.
Welterlich?
Really good.
Okay.
Yeah, Walter Lynch. Yeah.
All right, cool.
So Corey and Scott from Fortress Building Products.
Yep.
I'm
How y'all
based out
doing?
of- Good. Good. I'm based out of Dallas. Corey's from Canada. Great White North.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you're my first Canadian to run into since I've been here, so
Oh,
that's
good.
cool.
There
Yeah.
you go.
There's always a few. I think in Oklahoma City, man, I talked to some people from like the Netherlands and
Yeah.
stuff like that. It's
I remember
crazy.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. So what do y'all think? How's it been so far?
It's been really good. Nashville is much more of a destination than
Oh, yeah.
Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
So we should have quite a bit better
Right.
turnout.
Yeah.
I would assume.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. So I heard that the attendance here doubles the previous record.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
So I think they're like 7,000.
That's what we heard earlier.
7,000 registered.
attendees. Yeah.
So and then
Wow.
I think 2,500, 3,000, something like that registered to be here at this party. And I mean, we've been talking for 40 minutes and there's basically just a steady stream of people coming in here most of the time. So
And we just did Deck Expo in Vegas 6 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So that was a good show. I was at another show last week. We have IBS coming up in 4 weeks from now. So it's that time of the year.
Right.
People know it.
Yeah.
And a lot of people prepare for that, put it into their schedule,
Oh, yeah.
knowing this time of year is when they get out.
Yeah,
go
for
to
sure.
all the shows.
Yeah. Yeah, man, it's a big deal. I mean, being at stuff like this and being able to come here and, set up a booth and
Sure.
sponsor things and all of that, it's a big deal. So,
and we do fencing, but we also do decking, railing. So I'm pretty well connected with a lot of people in the industry via social media, and they talk up these shows
Oh,
for
yeah.
months and months and months. Who's going?
Right.
Where are we going to go after it? What events are going on?
right. Holy smokes.
Sounds like this party's about to kick off.
Yeah. Whenever, when it starts getting too loud, I think we're going to have to shut it down. So, but
Yeah, it's going to get that way shortly, I think.
yep. So how many people are here with Fortress?
We have 11 right now, and we have 3 more in transit, so we're going to have 14 total.
Yeah. I figured y'all had a pretty decent crowd. You normally do.
Yeah, we normally try to keep it pretty lively.
Yeah. So we'll be sure to come by your booth and check it out.
Absolutely, come see us. We have a few new things we're showing off this year.
Yeah.
Like gauge some reactions.
Cool.
Gates and reaction.
Gauge the reaction of the crowd.
Okay.
See if it's something they want us to go through with. We come up with a lot of ideas, and some of them are great, some of them not so much.
Oh, that's cool. So you kind of use it as like a pilot or like a little test. Yeah, that's a good idea.
We do that a lot of times. We'll have a prototype of some kind.
Yeah.
And we'll show it off to the people and get their reaction. Think, is this something you think the industry needs, wants, could use?
Cool.
Or do we shelf it for 5 years?
We love sharing our opinion with people. We love it.
We'll definitely be happy to do that if we come by. Do you want to talk about any of the things that y'all have got that you're kind of testing out, or?
So we have a couple of new fence panels we're showing off, and then we have a steel frame system for under the deck that we've had for a while. There's a lot of people that years ago they would have only done fencing that are branching out into other parts of the outdoor living category. We're kind of showing some of what's out there and available for them to kind of expand their reach, if you will.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
So
Capture
steel,
more of that untapped revenue, baby.
Absolutely.
We love that.
Yeah, for sure. So it's like a steel structure that goes underneath the deck. That's
Right.
pretty cool.
So, a composite deck could be $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 of deck boards.
Yeah.
Right.
And right now, people are putting that on a wood frame with no warranty. That's
Yeah.
going to rot out.
I-
Why would you do that?
So that's never made sense to me. Like, we don't build decks. I've done a couple of them, and we've kind of been involved in a few projects that had them. But it's never really made sense to me. Why would people put all of that money into deck boards and put it on top of a wood frame?
Absolutely. It makes no sense at all.
No.
People do it all day, every day.
Oh, yeah.
And it's because that's what they know. That's what their dad did. That's what their dad did. So that's what they're going to do.
Yeah, no, that's an awesome idea, man. I definitely want to check that out and see what it's like.
Yeah, come by and see us.
Yeah, I'll do it for sure.
Well, and that product that's on your shirt there, Evolution Steel Deck Framing.
Ah,
Okay, cool. I'm
Nice.
into it,
See
man.
that little segue?
Yeah. He's
Oh,
like,
I'm glad he noticed because I'm like a squirrel, man. I'm just too distracted by everything
I
going
thought
on
you're
over
just
here.
trying to expose your tattoos to let me know you were
That
cool
too.
too.
That too.
He's like, I'm also cool, Zach.
That was a little multitasking right
Right.
there.
Right.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Well-
yeah, man, we'll check that out for sure.
Yeah.
I think it's probably time we got to get
I think
this
so.
thing shut down and get the party started, man.
Absolutely. Well, come
Scott?
by and see us.
Yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate it. Thanks for
Absolutely.
stopping by.
Nice talking to you guys.
Yeah, you too.
Appreciate it.
Here's
Again, big time to the guys who put this on. Whoever, Robert Whitaker, I guess, who had the idea to do this.
so it was Robert and Chance.
Okay,
So I think it's Chance Whitner.
Cool.
I honestly don't know how to
we
pronounce his
recently
last
became
name.
Facebook friends. I'm looking forward to meeting this guy in person.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he's around.
I'm excited. We've been kind of liking each other's stuff, and that's always fun. Until you, like, I know we know people who know each other or whatever. and
Right.
So we're sharing the same space, Chance, right now.
Yeah.
So Apex Fence and Construction LLC, that's Chance. Cellgate, Clever Fox Online, D&D Technologies, Digger Specialties, Elite Technique, Fence Track, Forever Fence and Rail, Homeland Vinyl Products, Jackson Fence Company, Magnolia Fence, who's Robert, who we mentioned, Master Halco, Midwest Fence Supply, Mid-America Fence Supply, Mr. Fence, who we had a Mr. Fence guy stop by just a moment ago, my salesman, Ozark Fence, which I don't really get to talk to Joe, but Joe's right over there. I can see him off camera. Purple Coaching and Consulting, also Robert Radius Fence, Ranch Fence Incorporated. Those are the people from that we met at
in Vegas.
Yeah, okay, I got to find them. So Southern Carlson, SWI, Thornton Consulting, who's Tony Thornton, who just stopped by and was on the podcast. Turbyville Tech, I never heard of it. Probably a nobody. And Wood Defender, and then Blackline.
You're not even going to say Simpalo, huh?
Oh, Turbyville Tech doing business as Simpalo. I don't know why it's written like that.
I don't either.
Simpalo, contact Dan Turbyville.
Simpalo is actually one of the sponsors of our show.
I know. And the party and everything we do. We couldn't do this without Simpalo or all those people I mentioned.
All those other folks, man.
It takes a lot of people, man. It's pretty cool, dude. We belong to a pretty special tribe, you know?
Yep.
Pretty cool stuff, man. So thanks, everybody, for watching. Thanks all the AFA Fence Tech attendees, and thank you to all the Pickets and Picks attendees. 2024 is in the mother's house.
Yep. And if you're not here this year, you should definitely put it on your calendar for next year.
Fence Tech 2024 is in the house.
All right. Hey, Zach.
I'm going to read this list of sponsors again. Thanks again.